What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video on Marvel Contest of Champions. Now, this Realm of Legends Wolverine, it's been it's been a while since I fought him. Like, when I fought this guy, when I started, like, initially, they didn't even have the mastery out for most of it. Like, I'm not sure exactly, but I know that some of the other masteries wasn't out, and then halfway through the thing, that's when I bought the mastery. And of course, a lot of players didn't have like rank 3, not like right now. Now they're like, everybody has everything, so it's a lot easier. But anyways, today we're gonna be kind of watching my battle when it was I guess the game was still slightly newer opposed to before. I think it was like done months ago. It's just that there's so many things to do. I just didn't feel like snipping everything together. One of the reasons why I do need to put them together is because I've been cutting here and there. I was just cutting here and there, and then after, there's like 20,000 pieces. Not exactly 20,000. Over exaggerating a bit, but you kind of get my point. I have like 20 pieces of videos, and I just didn't know which one to go first, which one is going to go second, which one's going to go third. Again, at that time, I only had like a rank 4 Deadpool. Now I have like 5 or 6 rank 4, right? And then in the middle of the Realm of Legends, exactly at Wolverine, that's when I ranked Doctor Strange up. So, anyways, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to go over why the battle is not as, let's just say that it isn't that great, but it was a struggle. It kind of, the game was still kind of new. But I'm going to spin some crystal, and then we're going to get out of here. I was going to leave them for, boy. Anyways, I should leave the crystal. I shouldn't, I should stop spinning. But anyways, if you have been watching my Christmas specials, then I want to thank you for tuning in. If you haven't tuned in to the Christmas special, we are doing sort of Christmas celebration. So I want you guys to join in if you can. But if you don't want to join in, you don't have to do that. But anyways, I'm going to stop spinning. I mean, right now, it's like totally. Anyways, let's go right into the Realm of Legends, and let's see how we do for that. Alright, guys, we're going to try this. Hopefully, it'll be good. Could do that. And we're going to increase this as well. Gosh, this is going to be a tough. I don't know. I mean, I just used up all the things that I've ever had. Alright, let's do this. Let's fight. Hopefully we make it. Hopefully we do something. Alright, we're gonna attack him now. I don't even know how much damage it took off. Well, that's pretty good. Alright, let's do this. Ta-da! Welcome back, heroes, to another video of Marvel Contest of Champions. And I'm gonna be honest, I have no clue where this is gonna begin. Is this gonna begin now, or is it gonna begin after, I put in a bunch of Wolverine battles? Because it's been a while, and you see, the battle, I actually separated it into multiple things. It's like I battled once here, I battled here, and I battled here. So, it's across the galaxy. I don't even know how I'm going to do this video. But anyways, we can go on in here. What I'm going to do is pick up these stuff. Or actually, we're going to use our boost. And then we're going to run into battle with Wolverine. We took down Wolverine in one of the streams. Well, we didn't take him down exactly. We got his health down in one of the streams, the live stream. And I did that, I don't know, I took about, I think, 200,000 damage down. Hopefully I don't press the wrong button and then, I exit the realm. Then that would be bad. Anyways, I'm going to go into battle and try to take him out. This is what my strategy is. I don't want to take the risk. Obviously, I'm not a risk taker. Especially when you spent the amount of money you spent. You don't want to take any risk. Because if you punch him, he might heal. And I know there are players that are willing to take the risk, but I'm not willing to forget that. I'd rather die than take the risk. Obviously, we just die. Ooh! Ooh, that's bad. What happened? You're probably wondering what happened, and I'll tell you what happened. The iPad fell. Alright, so obviously that's bad. Anyways, essentially what I do is I keep on reviving, and I try to get him to get his super up. Doctor Strange. But I'm only using my left hand. I'm not using my right hand because I don't want to accidentally punch him as well. In one of the videos, you may have noticed I actually accidentally punched him. And luckily, he didn't heal. That's a good thing. I mean, if he did, I would have been, I would have felt really bad, in fact. Alright. Ah, come on! Yo, I'm pressing super. Come on! So, yeah, I was punching the super button, and I'm surprised it didn't work. Well, I'm gonna die anyways. So, there we go. I kinda knew we were gonna die, because I have the... after you use a special, you get hit with about 5% HP loss. You gonna do this again? 20,000 health. Can we do this with 20 revives? That's what I'm thinking. Alright. I think 17, my bad. I don't even think I have 20. Now I'm over exaggerating. Oh! That is very... I don't know. It's pretty painful. It is. It really is. You see, you gotta keep on doing this, unfortunately. Unfortunately. This battle alone, I think it costs a lot of revive. Sometimes we're lucky enough to get 3 hits. You may have seen in the other videos if I posted it. If we're not lucky and this guy keeps on rushing me. God! Alright. See, 2 revives and we only... Actually, 3 revives and we only got 1 hit. So this thing isn't easy at all. And we're not using Electro, if you're wondering. I don't have a 99 static Electro to use. Oh, come on! Alright. 1 hit. You see, these couple of battles, he's been rushing me like mad. It's like, he knows that his health is low, and he's deciding to rush me. That's what I feel. I don't know. Come on, give me my super. Alright, there we go. I'm only using my left hand, so that's kind of hard as well. Because sometimes your swipe might not go correctly. You could use both hands, but I recommend only using one hand. Because you know that if you're using your left hand only, you will never punch him. If you use your right hand, you might... Oh, God, where... I mean, you might have a better chance at, you know, dodging, but you also have a chance at accidentally punching. And for me, it's all about... I don't want to take any risks. We're not taking any risks with this. If we're gonna battle, we're just gonna battle. No risk at all. Because I'm definitely not going to take the risk anymore. Before, when I was playing with two hands, the thing is, sometimes I would accidentally punch him, right? And, you know, if I was lucky, nothing would have happened. If I wasn't lucky... Oh, come on. Yeah, I hate you. You know, one of the strangest things is when I was doing the stream, he wasn't this aggressive. Now he's just like, he is furious. He's running at me like mad. Like, I don't know. He's going completely absurd. Now this is better. Slightly better. And he isn't going as crazy as before. You kind of hate it when an enemy keeps on dashing in front of your face. It's like, I don't know what he's doing. Alright, we're gonna use it. He's almost down for the count, obviously. He hits about 2,500. So there's at least... I need to do at least a couple more hits. Well, not a couple more, a few more hits. I don't know how many. I think at least 5. Somewhere around there. Somewhere around there. The Wolverine. So that's about, you know, 1. I think we need at least 4 more hits. Obviously, I'm tempted to punch him. I kid you not, I am tempted to punch him, but I'm not gonna do it. Because you need a certain degree of discipline not to die here. And that is something you have to control. So we need 3 more hits until he's dead. You know, I really feel like punching him. Look at it. I mean, but if I punch him once, you see before, I think he healed at like 10,000 per second. Yeah, you heard me. Yeah, I don't think I can actually, you know, be happy about that. If I punch him and then he heals. So, you know. Alright, 1 more 1,000. Yeah, 1,000 health. You know, let's snap a picture. There we go, 1,000 health. Let's heal. We're gonna do this. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Gonna fight. And we're gonna take out Wolverine. Take no risk is my stance on this character. I mean, you can take the risk, but I'm not gonna take the risk. No way. No, not happening. I know some of you probably like, yeah, just punch him. No, I don't want to take the risk. The risk is too great for me. Alright, here we are! Ta-da! There we go. We just beat Wolverine. Yeah. Gosh, that I don't know. I gotta say. There we are. Alright, anyways, my recommendation is not to take risks. If it's your recommendation to take risks, also use boost. And be sure to... Wow, we have boost. Alright, so I'm gonna run in there and fight Black Bolt. But, like I was saying, keep on dodging. And my recommendation, again, is not to take risks. I use Doctor Strange. You can use Electro. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments below. But other than that... for me, I really don't recommend taking the risk. If you want to take the risk, then I guess you could take the risk. But for me, nah, that's not happening. Anyways, that is the Realm of Legend Wolverine in Marvel Contest of Champions.